See, if you're going to be a common human being, inherent in that is a profound selfishness. Whether it's conscious or unconscious, it's very selfish. It's me, 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 me. What I want, what I can get, what I can experience. That's not the way of the saints. The way of the saints, they're the instruments of the kingdom. See? They are the instruments of the kingdom. So that's true evolution. That's true evolution. See? Evolution meaning the magnification and the expression of the spirit. See? So these are the types of quiet habits that you don't talk to a lot. You don't talk to your friends about a lot. They won't understand in general. But you just start to build this spiritual disposition of humility before God, remembrance of God, and praying for the blessings of God to bless all. See? Again, over time, more purification, more sanctity, and more intimacy. See? You're not looking at people and things just as things, objects going by, just the clerk, just the blade of grass. You're acquiring an empathy, a sensitivity, see? And then you're acquiring the ability to hold and manifest a blessing of God. See? By you saying prayers, you're purifying yourself. You will be able to hold a divine charge, and that charge will pass through you. You become a conduit. You know? And I'm telling you, this is actually a visceral experience. It's not like a psychologist saying, say, some affirmation, which is good. The affirmations are good. But these are visceral experiences. Your internal sensitivity will become heightened, and you'll feel a rush, like a breeze, pass through you and rush through you. You'll feel it. It's not just a thought, you know. It's actually a visceral experience. You will come to have the experience of what would be called sacred touch. That when you touch something, you actually are blessing it. Now that will really turn your head around, to have that experience. Because normally when we touch things, pick this up, do this, just stuff, just common feeling. Later on, because you're saying prayers, and because you have no vested interest other than the will of God, whatever God wants, that's what I want. And then you say, you're having an altruistic thought. Through your hand will rush a current. You'll feel it. It'll rush through you. See? It's quite shocking in the beginning. It's quite shocking. You know, it's really amazing. I can bless something? Who, me? It's quite a shocking experience that God will use you as an instrument. Because you don't think like that most of your life. And all of a sudden, this stuff starts happening to you. Where that you feel the rush of God rush through you. You know, and head off to wherever that prayer was going. Quite amazing. Quite amazing. But it's part of it's part of the human experience, the divine human experience. See, if you create the right conditions. You know, you can create the right conditions. And then this is quite natural. Acquiring sacred touch is quite natural. See? It's not something like you labor towards or you try to acquire. Oh, I want this ability. If you want it, you've already lost. You've already disqualified yourself. This can't be something you seek. See? Just create the conditions of loving, peaceful altruism. And these things are self-occurring. There's no struggle for it, no trying for it, none of that. If you're trying, you've already missed the point. You've already lost. Just make yourself fit and then observe what God does. That's the truth of it. That's like, so people are trying to, I want this psychic power, I want that psychic power. They've already missed the point. They've already lost. They've already lost. They have no idea. They're already in the ditch, off the road. See? All of those things are quite natural. Quite natural. But simply make yourself fit. Make yourself fit. Be humble. Seek true intimacy. Seek empathy. Seek compassion. Be humble before God. Remember God ceaselessly. Get that habit. And then everything happens quite naturally, quite beautifully. No labor. No struggle. See? No struggle at all. Happens, just happens. It's like learning how to float. If you struggle, you sink. If you relax, you float.